So here's the fun part. Now you've put your logo in and you're going to use Style Editor. So let's go back. I just want you to see the full directions of how to get here. You go to Design, and then instead of Logo and Title, you go to Style Editor. And before we go to Style Editor, let's check out Template. So Template allows you to actually install. Right now it shows you're using Galapagos, which is your live template. And you could actually install a new template, and you would pick a new template. So if you want to change the entire design of it, and then once you pick it, you could say preview, and then you could actually, once you're previewing it and stuff, you could actually change it here and make it the live template. Okay, so that's just a real quick reminder. You're not ever stuck with your original template. Now this logo looks a little bit small, doesn't it? So let's go to Style Editor and learn how to use this this great tool. So here you see we have the site-wide style editor right here. Okay, so this will control the width of the website. Okay, and this will control the site padding, which is the space that's used. See in the website itself, and this will control the background color of the website. So you can actually customize, and if you know the color code, you can actually put in the color code, either RGBA like this, or if you click, you can actually put in a number. So you could do like 000000, which we all know is black, if you're familiar with color codes, or you could do, let's say, any kind of other color combination code. See, there's beige, kind of a beige peach color, or you could go back to white. Oops, sorry. White is FFF, just so you know. And then you're right back to that. Okay, and this is the body text color. So you could change the text color of the like, you know, body text meaning like wherever there's writing. Okay, so like, let's see. Let's see if we can. It's like freezing on me here. Trying to get it to unfreeze. Okay, so there we go. So let's say that you have all this text here, right? This is the body text. So let's go to Style Editor, and you should be able to actually see a change when you make adjustments. So right now it's 51, 51, blah, blah, blah. Let's say you made it. Now you could see how it actually changes. Let's make it a different color there. There's CCC, CCC, or there's some kind of green color there, and you could see how it actually changes. Okay, I don't know why it was getting stuck a minute ago. Sometimes things just freeze, but let's make it black. There you go. So that allows you to control what is the body text color. Okay, then there's the body font, and you could set up the font style here. See, and you could set the width of it, the size, the letter spacing, text transformation is if you want to make it like uppercase, lowercase, etc., and the line height. So you could control a lot of that there. And custom headings, see here, custom headings, you could change the color of them right here. And when it allows you to click and unclick, that means that you can make it custom. You see that? So what happens is, right now you don't have custom headings, but if you click it, now you have custom headings, and you can go ahead and change the different heading fonts and the colors for each custom heading. Okay, and then there's the heading font, which you could control here, and the heading font, like for example, let's go to the top so you can actually see it. Let's go to a page with more of a heading. let's come out of here, try to get to a different page. Okay, so let's get to a page, and I don't see a page with heading right now. Let me see. I'm gonna have to add some. So I'll show you how to do that in just one moment. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to Style Editor and say that we are setting the font for the heading. Okay, so heading font, we want to make it, let's say, yeah, LTC Bodoni 175. That looks pretty cool. And there we set all that up and we're good to go. Okay, and you can make that whatever you'd like. And let's make the heading font color red, just because, so we can see the difference. Okay, and we'll get back to that in just a minute. The link color is the color of the links. So, talking about these guys here. Actually, no, not these guys. When I say links, I apologize for that. I'm talking about if you have links within the website, and if you want those links to be a different color, you can use this to change it. And looks like in this template they created, there were actually some heading, some text that were put under heading. See, when we made it maroonish red, it changed it. The idea, style, and quality, and handmade. So that allows you to have like headings in different colors, font, like the main text in different colors, and you know, I'm going to actually show you how you can do that in a minute. So you actually set the colors and the fonts here in Style Editor, but then when you're actually editing the page, you choose from there, okay, I want to use heading here, or I want to use body text here, and that's how it will then pull the information from your style editor when you're actually designing the page. Okay, so if you actually wanted to change the design, you can actually do it in here, and then up here out here you use it. All right, so navigation is another one. So let's go to the top of there. And you can see that you could change the border. See, now that changed at the top. So watch the top. You can make it a box. So now it's in a box. So you can, depending on the template, it's going to give you different options on how you'd like to change, um, you know, the top there. See, so we made it different. Now it's a black background. And what you can also do is change the accent color, the nav link color, the navlink font, etc. Okay, and you could hide or show folder indicators. And then the header is where we can actually change the actual spacing here, see, in the header area. And then remember we were talking about how the logo was a little bit small. We can actually change the logo size. Now, the reason it's still too small is, remember I had said that the picture I brought in was very low quality. We have probably 20 or 30 different variations of the Virtue Broker logo. So when I uploaded it here, I brought a really small image. If your image is large enough, it should be able to fill up this whole area. Okay, I uploaded the wrong image. But then here in the style editor, you'd actually be able to change the size, as you can see, of the logo itself. See, now it's almost microscopic there. And look at that. It's growing and shrinking. All right. So that's how you do that. And then you can also see how you could control mobile styles. So what mobile styles are is whenever you do whenever you put together a Squarespace website, it's going to be automatically optimized for mobile with just a few little changes. So this allows you to really control how things are going to look on mobile devices. And then if you ever make any mistakes in here, which happens all the time, and then you'll look to the right and say, oh no, I messed it up. You don't need to panic. You don't need to do the cancel button. What you could do is just reset styles to defaults, and then you reset, and that will reset everything. So now everything's back to the way it was. Okay, so that is Style Editor for you. And before we go out, I want to show you one last thing. And remember, Style Editor is going to be different depending on the template that you're using. So some will have different functionalities and allow you to control different things and change different things. So let's go back to pages. So we're back here on our page. And remember how I was showing you how we had made these headers maroon or reddish in color? Let's edit. Let's, I don't know why it's not allowing me to. All right. Let's go ahead. All right. So let's say we're editing. Let's go back to our page because this is not letting us mess with this demo content that it provided us with. Let's go to Meet Brittany where we were working. Okay. And go to Edit. All right. So here we go. Here's the text that we had, right? Let's say we wanted to keep that as normal. See here where it says normal? And then it shows heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, and quote. And these things can be changed within the actual design editor that we were just in, okay? And once you have determined what the different sizes are going to be for heading 3, heading 2, heading 1, you can actually just come here and you can choose what it is. So let's say title here, all right? And you want to make this title heading 1. There you go. So if you had determined that heading 1 is going to be red, this would come out red. Okay? You could change it to heading 2. You could change it to heading 3. So it shows different size headings. That way you can classify your information depending on importance. So you could have big headings, and then you could have secondary headings, and so on. Okay? And then you can have quotes as well. So you can make it a quote where, let's see. Okay, and that would, you can make it whatever you want the quote to look like as well. So that's how you use Style Editor.